47-year-old gives birth to child an hour after finding out she's pregnant. Judy Brown, who is 47 years old, noticed that she was getting heavier. And she thought it might be because of menopause, a natural change in a woman's body. Later on, Judy began to feel strong pains in her abdomen, and it was becoming more and more uncomfortable for her. The woman had to quickly rush to the hospital near Boston called Beverly Hospital. When she got there, her doctor shared surprising news, good news. You don't have any blockages or problems. You're actually pregnant, and you're going to have your baby now, said Dr. Kirsten Mouse. She examined the woman and saw that the baby was ready to come out. What's even more shocking, she was about to become a first-time mother. At this stage in her life, Brown said, it hadn't occurred to her that she might be pregnant even though her body was going through changes. So, the woman went to the part of the hospital where they help with giving birth. Just an hour later, a baby girl was born. They named her Carolyn Rose, named after the couple's mothers. She weighed 8 pounds. The dad, who has been married for 22 years, is still very surprised because this is their first child. He feels like he might wake up in the emergency room, thinking it was just a dream that felt so real. Now, the Browns, who didn't expect to become parents just a few days ago, have some quick things to do. They need to find a car seat, a stroller, and a special bed for the baby, called a bassinet, as soon as possible, as mentioned by ABC News. Even though the couple was really surprised by this unexpected addition to their family, they are happy about it. Judy Brown, the mom, said their new daughter is already really close to her dad, calling her daddy's little girl. Jason Brown, the dad, is very happy, but he also mentioned that their little girl won't have any brothers or sisters. He explained that he plans to have a surgery that will make sure they don't have more babies in the future. Despite all the surprises, they're focusing on taking care of their new little one. Kimberly Jexy, an obstetrician and gynecologist at University Hospital's Case Medical Center in Cleveland, shared with ABC News that sometimes women might not realize they're pregnant until they're almost ready to have the baby. It doesn't happen a lot, but it can happen. Dr. Jexy explained that sometimes people don't know they're going to have a baby, or they might not want to believe it, and that feeling of not believing it can be really strong. She also mentioned that even if a woman is in her late 40s, it's not safe to assume she can't have a baby. Until they talk to their doctors about a time in their lives called menopause, women in their late 40s should be careful and not assume they can't become pregnant. Dr. Jexy said that most doctors who help women in their 40s should talk to them about ways to prevent having a baby if they don't want one. It's important for women to have these conversations with their doctors to make sure they're taking the right steps for their health. After the surprise arrival of baby Carolyn Rose, Mrs. Brown has been saying a big thank you to her kind neighbors and friends who helped her get things ready for the baby. She's been sharing pictures of Carolyn Rose on Facebook, a special place where you can post and see pictures and messages from your friends. It's pretty unusual for someone of that age to be pregnant, and it's even more surprising that she goes through the entire pregnancy without knowing it. Then, she walks into the hospital, and out comes a baby. The Browns, the family this happened to, are super happy about their unexpected baby girl. She's like a little bundle of joy that they didn't see coming at all.